So guys, here we have a DC on, and let's put it to the laptop and we press the power button. See, the power button is turning on, but it is taking only this much ampere. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have a gaming laptop for repair. Unfortunately we couldn't fix it, and here is the board. There is a problem with the processor, so we have ordered a motherboard for replacement, and finally the board has arrived. You can see the heatsink, it's a gaming board. Let me show you the laptop. So here is the laptop, as you can see on the thumbnail. It's HP gaming laptop. So here is the motherboard, we have got it. In this video I am going to show you how to replace the motherboard, new motherboard. So I already opened it and I had to remove the sticker because I cannot show you this information to you. And here is the board. So let me open it and show you, and you will see how we replace the new motherboard. Guys, one thing you have to note it down before you replace the motherboard, that is the heatsink. If you do not service this one, again the life of this board will come down. So always try to clean this vent of the fan. Like you see, I have opened it, and here you can see the dust. It is blocking the vent. So guys, as you see, it's a 60% of blockage. If you do not clean it, then your motherboard will be killed very soon. So we must clean it. Okay, here and both the places that we are going to do it. So anyway, this is not the main part of the video. Main part is how we assemble the motherboard into the laptop. Okay, so guys, here first thing we need to do is we need to apply heatsink, and here is the heatsink paste. Make sure you apply the right quantity. Then we have to take out items from the old board, that is DC jack. The basic components we have to attach. Then we have one here heatsink pad, which we need to remove it from the old board. Make sure you do not forget if anything is attached with this board. These are very crucial things. We do not have a spare pad, so we need to put it this only. And now let's put the heatsink. So we can put heatsink now, or we can put later also. Let's see on the board whether we have to put the heatsink first or after. So here is the laptop base, which is attached with the monitor screen. Now let's put this one. So guys, we need to put the button here first. If you forget to put the button, then you have to open the entire board again. And then we have to put the motherboard. We have attached this earlier. We have attached this daughter board as well as this DC jack. Putting the DC jack, we need to attach this, and then we have to use this one. Maybe this can be attached later. Okay, before putting the daughter board, we need to apply this metallic piece here. So each and everything you have to remember, otherwise you may end up opening and closing again and again. So now comes the board. So here first we need to align these cables and these connectors to the board. So here we are trying to align right hand side first, and once this is done, the rest will aligned easily. So this thing is done, this is done. Now we have to make sure connectors are outside, not inside, and then the wires. Okay, so it is done now. Then attach this cable. While attaching cable, we need to be careful. The pins you may end up breaking the pins. So it is inside now. Okay, this is attached. Now the main part is placing the heatsink. So everything looks intact now. Now we'll place the heatsink. We applied this heatsink paste. We'll apply little more because we had to remove it, and the rest of the heatsink paste is gone to this side. Now let's put it. So here again we need to remember that which wire is to put which side. So this wire will go here, and like this, and here like this. So it is fixed now, and now you can align the cables. But again you have to lift little bit because here DC, to put the DC jack place, there is very less place, so we have to do it carefully. Okay, it is done. So it is done now. Here also. Remember to put 2 connectors of this fan, otherwise again there is a problem. So it is complete. Now the time to put screws. We'll put fewer screws so that we can test it first, and then we will pack it. The right screws, guys, right size screws. Make sure to put the connectors. Here you need to understand the Wi-Fi has a mark here. The black is 1 and the white is 2. Here there is a 1 number and here there is a 2 number. So we have to put 1 number at 1 and 2 number at 2. Now it is done. One more thing we need to remember is wherever you see this mark, you have to put the screws there only. For example, there is no mark here, so you don't have to put the screw. Here you need to put the screw, and the right size you need to make a choice which screw you are going to put. So here is the power button cable. Now mouse, keyboard, backlight. So cables, everything we have attached. Now we will test it. So it is completed, guys. Now let's put the battery and hard disks. We'll connect the battery in the end. Now let's put the battery. One more item is pending. So guys, the replacement of motherboard is completed. Now let's turn it and check it out if we have succeeded. So guys, you can see the power button is on and the display will come in few seconds. Okay guys, you can see the display has come. It is asking us to change the date, so that means this replacement of motherboard is successful. Now we can change the setup to use the Windows. So in this video only this much guys. If you found this video informative, please give a like to the video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.